Hello everybody, welcome to Amakhosi Venture. In this time, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Welcome back. Just want to talk briefly about Zwane, and I want to ask you a question, and then we'll engage. I want to ask you if you think that Zwane is ready for the starting lineup, and if he did enough in the Kufa Cup for him to cement his starting lineup, or for him to convince the coach that, you know what, hey, the same Zwane that you admired before you came to Kaizer Chiefs, I'm still the very same Zwane. I just need you to trust me more. I just need you to give me more game time and be patient with me. Do you think that he did enough? Do you think that he deserved to be in the starting lineup in the game that you are playing this coming weekend? Do you think that he's the kind of player that whom we're thinking that he is or he should be? Do you think that this season is going to hit the high ceiling? Do you think that he will ever be a Chiefs legend for that matter? Do you think that he will ever play in Bafana setup? Do you think that he can do enough to start ahead of your math against your Castillo? Do you think that he can do better? Do you think that he's been let down by the combinations, the person that who plays behind him? Because the first game that he played with Matt, I feel like he was let down, and also he let Matt down because they were forever checking each other's backs, shoulders, like, where is this person I'm playing with? Should I go up front? Should I go ahead? If I go ahead, will Matt be behind? And if I remain behind and Matt attack the space, do you think that it's because of the combination? So I'm asking you so many questions at once. I just need you to think about all the questions that I've just asked you now, and for you to think about this guy. For me, like, there's no one that I hated Kaizer Chiefs. There's no player that I'll say that they're not deserving to be at Kaizer Chiefs. But all that I'm asking for, I mean, we are a big team. We are a big team, and we should stop this thing of being sentiment FC. Like, no, I love this guy because he's our product. He's from development. I love this guy because he's still young. He has a potential. No, we should stop being that sentiment FC. You should stop being sentiment FC. You should stop this thing of being player FC, then the team FC, like the football club FC. We should stop this thing. We should stop this thing of supporting individuals. So that's where I come from when I criticize. I don't criticize because I want these players to kill this guy's confidence, or to say that, you know what, these guys, you know, I don't never amount to anything. I'm not the type of a person. I mean, I'll believe in positive criticism, and I'll criticize where it needs to be. And I would say to you that Zwane was one of the standout players in the game that you played yesterday. So, but now it's the question of, between him and coach, did they convince one another enough that, you know what, Zwane is deserving to start ahead of your math and everyone? So for me, I think that he did raise his voice and shouted, and he did raise his style of play and shouted and said that, coach, you know what, I want to play, and I think I'm deserving to get a chance again. Like, give me another chance. I'm tired of sitting in the bench. So I think that he can offer us something going forward. But now the question will come, that is Matt ready to sit in the bench as the captain? Will he sit because he's a club's captain? Do you think that Matt will sit on the bench because he's a club's captain? Is he playing because he's a club's captain, or because he has leadership qualities in him, or is he playing because he's deserving for that matter? Or do you think that he's playing because he's been selected as a club's captain, so therefore there's no captain who can sit at the bench? Like, you always say that, you know what, there's no number 10 who starts from the bench, things like that. So I think Zwane gave a shout. Like I said, I think that Zwane is ready to challenge. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be a starter, but I'll say that if he can be consistent, because that's another downfall from him. This game he's playing well, is like there at the top. Then next thing, boom, confidence is down. He's playing like as if I don't know, he's lacking confidence, or he thinks that he can't compete at the highest level. I think it's an issue of confidence. That's why I think that he needs a father figure. I need someone who will motivate, encourage him that, you know what, you can do it, you can compete there at the highest level. Someone who will be patient with him. So if Blom, for example, was to say, okay, you know, Antona Bijam, let's talk. Look, you deserve to play for teams in overseas, for example, but all that you just need to work hard. All that you just need to believe in yourself more. And I believe that you can do better and you can go overseas. But for now, I think that you are struggling with confidence. Someone who will be straight with him, someone who will not go beating around the bush, but someone who will be straight with him. Yes, Kazan did speak to him, as he said, and then they did show us or share with us the conversation that he had with him, and it looks like he did something. However, he needs a guy who will play with him and then will be like, hey dude, you can do better. I was listening to the halftime analysis by Jabu Mahlangu. He says that these boys, it looks like having Serena around them, it's working for them, because these guys, Serena will go to them and like, you know what, you're doing good there. Serena will go to them, encourage them, and go to them and say that, you know, no, calm down, be easy on your fellow player. Oh, as you are criticizing or telling the next player, the other player, that, you know, they should have done this and want to, you also have to be open-minded and listen to them when they tell you where you went wrong. So it's like they're looking up to him as Grootman, as a big man, as a big brother there, that he's a go-to guy, and Kaizer Chiefs have been lacking that, and a few people whom these young players can look up to and do that. So then this is where your Njabulo Blom, young as he may be, he has an experience. He's played in Bafana, he's played overseas. I mean, it's not just play to go and play overseas and live by yourself with no family around. So he has a bit of experience in him that, like, he can share with these younger players or with his peers, like your Zwane, for example, and the rest. So there's something that this guy Kekane said, Kekane of Sundowns said, and I want you to tell me what you think about what this guy said, and then we'll take it from there. Let me read this article. And then I want you to tell me what you think. Do you think that he's exaggerating, or do you think that he's like, I dude, not now, he's not ready? So I want you to tell me this. So he says, or he said on Disky Times, the former Mamelodi Sundowns captain Hlompho Kekane believes Samkelo Zwane has enough quality to get into the Bafana squad this season. Not next season, this season. I'll give you my take as well. But the few nuggets that he put it out, he said that I fancy young Samkelo Zwane should be a player that they can rely on in terms of being on the ball more, he said. This is the player that I believe this coming season he should be in the Bafana team because of the quality that he possesses. He knows how to play the ball. He knows how to play the longer and the shorter passes. He knows how to play in the half spaces. This is the player that I believe is complete and needs to be guided properly. And they have got a nice coach in Nabi. And looking how the way things have been going from the first match to the Sundowns match, I believe this team is going to compete and is going to cause a lot of trouble for other teams. That's what this guy believes. What do you think? For me, I don't think that he's ready to be in the Bafana setup. I don't think so. Not now. I think first things first, he needs to cement the starting 11 in Kaizer Chiefs, and then we'll start talking about Bafana. But for now, He can't shine one game and then drop, shine another game and then drop and be on the bench and come, then shine, then drop. Like he can't keep on doing. He needs to be consistent. He needs to be consistent, and he needs to, like I said, he needs to cement the starting lineup, play like 4 or 5 games in a row, like dropping like a performance, good performance. He needs to be consistent there. So as for him being in the Bafana setup, not now. Probably in the future, but not now. Not now. Not when the Bafana current players are doing well. And Hugo that shouldn't even call him and say that he must go, knowing that he's not going to be there to play. He shouldn't do what he's doing to your CBC, your Veli, and others to say that no, he wants players to motivate others, to encourage others, their fans within the team. Shouldn't do that to some girl. Should raise his hopes and say that, you know what, I need you here when he's not really ready. He's not ready for me. He's not ready for Bafana fan. So Kekane, I hear you admire the guy and the positives that you are saying. However, he's not ready for Bafana. So he needs to work hard, be consistent, and gain his confidence going forward. And then we'll see probably by the end of the season or next season how he then features to Bafana fan. But for now, he's not ready. Guys, your thoughts please. I'm out FC. Amakhosi from Sanele here. Love you. Bye.